Sorry. So I'm interested to know, like, what do we feel is femininity and what are feminine traits and what are considered too masculine for a female to kind of be?
I think femininity.
What are the traits?
The femininity community is so interesting to me. I was going on a rant on Twitter about this because they're so broad. They just say like a lot of nothing in different ways. When I think of femininity, I think of like nurturing. I think of like typical like motherly traits. However, I've found that there's no real way to like measure it or show anything or show any work or really. So I don't know. It's so broad. That's why it really confuses me as like that community.
I'm interested because I think sometimes I can be seen as being in my masculine energy because
Why would you say that?
Because for a while I was a single mother and I was doing everything by myself and I was very much used to, okay, this is down to me. I'm going to do this by myself. Everyone's relying on me. I can get on with it.
You're not a single
fine.
mother anymore?
No.
Okay. You're married now?
But I'm not married, but I have a partner.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So I was very kind of used to doing everything on my own. That's me. I've got this kind of thing. And some people and some men would consider that too masculine. So I'm just interested.
So what,
I looked.
go on,
is it okay?
Yeah, go on.
I looked it up. I was just, I saw this chart when I was going on my rant on Twitter that I tweeted. So I was trying to find it. Feminine, not aggressive, dependent, easily influenced, submissive, passive, home-oriented, easily hurt emotionally, indecisive, talkative, gentle, sensitive to others' feelings, very desirous of security, cries a lot, emotional, verbal, kind, nurturing, tactful. Another chart says intuitive, generous, nurturing, creative, collaborative, caring, receptive, grateful.
Which I agree with those. I agree with those statements. But like when you said that, for me, when I had my son was when my level of femininity had to come out automatically.
That's interesting because you just said that when you had your children, your masculinity came out.
No, when I was a single mother,
but
because I felt like I had to be.
I was a single mum before that, but I had a girl. So my first child was a girl. But when I had my son, my son is very, very affectionate, very, very. He just brought out that side of me that needed to nurture him in a way, and also I didn't want him to grow up thinking that women are in their masculine, they're angry. Like I wanted him to see the calmness and the stillness, and for him to be able to communicate with me openly, because it's not taught to young men that you can communicate. You could, like, if he's upset, I don't go in shouting at him. I don't shout. I don't raise my voice. I very much bring the femininity to my son all the time.
I have a question. All right, so you're not in a relationship?
No.
No.
So no.
Are you sure?
It's early, so I mean, I'm not.
There might be a relationship soon.
Maybe.
There's a guy you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're in a relationship?
No.
You're not. You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Would you guys, if you guys were to marry the person you're talking to or talking to in a relationship with, would you quit your job if you told you to? No questions asked.
If I've married him, if I've married him, it means I trust him to lead, and I would trust his decision in that, and I would trust that it's for the best interest of our family.
Okay, yeah, you would.
Yeah. So if he said to me, "Oh, sorry,"
Go ahead, you go.
So if he said to me, I think you should quit work, and I'd be like, yeah, again, I trust him in that, and I'm ready for that because I feel like he's allowed me to step into that feminine energy, and I no longer have to be like, right, I need to be on it, I need to do this, I need to do that. I'm on my own. I'm not on my own anymore. I can trust him, lean into him, and yeah, so I'd love that actually.
What about you?
Same. I would really love that. I think I would be like, I'm really ready to settle down now. Like, I would think about kids. So I think, like, if he is in control and if he's leading this whole marriage, then I would say, yeah, of course.
What if
independence went out the window? Boy.
What if he made $40,000 a year?
I mean,
I'm just curious.
In the affordability,
you still would.
In the affordability, there would be lots of objections.
No objections. This is you're trusting him.
I'd have some
I would.
questions.
No, no question.
No, 'cause
That's not submission. That's not submission.
we already know that he's going to lead the family. So
No,
yeah, I
this
would.
is
I
guy
would
you
still do
like,
it.
40,000,
I would
yes.
still-
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well,
to
like,
me-
yeah, if
Okay.
he's
You
said
able,
no,
then
you said
yeah.
no, you said
but
no.
But I would, say no, like, because
No, no's your answer.
then I
it's
wouldn't,
fine.
yeah. Then
Yeah,
I
no's your
wouldn't
answer.
stop.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So she's, I feel like that's kind of a no. But no, but then yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like he must have worked something out. And
Until
maybe I don't know it yet, but he must have worked something
and I
out, and I'm
think-
a trust and believe.
I think the difference between Western women and women from abroad, like taking it back to the subject, is that the women from abroad would probably be more submissive and not question as much.